Hey, Facebook, CK here. One of my core intentions every time I do ceremony work is to think about how I can increase my capacity to serve the people in my life, the clients I'm with, the organizations that I serve, and ultimately humanity. And bringing that intention into different ceremonies, one of my personal practices is ayahuasca ceremonies. And why I love ayahuasca ceremonies specifically is it allows me to dive deep into areas of my subconscious, that I don't know about. It's in the area of the unknown, the areas where I don't know what I don't know. And I believe it's in those areas that I can really shift who I am as a human being, as a man, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, to make a bigger difference in my life, to eliminate, to bring awareness to my blind spots is where I believe life makes its biggest difference. And ayahuasca, for me, is one of the most effective way for me to really face the music, to really face areas in my life that I have long forgotten. So I remember one of the ceremonies that I had, very vividly, I was brought back to the early part of my childhood, 3, 4, 5 years old. And remember, it was the first time that my mom told me that I had to be an example for my younger brothers. I had to be an example for my younger brothers. And 3, 4, 5 years old, I just wanted to be me. I wanted to do what I want to do. But I didn't like this new responsibility that was bestowed on me by my parents. And I just didn't like it. So what I felt then, it was forced upon me. And from that space of being forced upon to do something that I didn't want to do, I would then take out the frustration, the resentment towards that responsibility to my younger brothers. So what I would do when parents were watching, I would then abuse my authority, my power as the oldest brother, because they had to listen to me. So I would then order them around as effectively indentured servants, bring me water, bring me snack, bring me whatever it is that I need. And the thing that I had to sit with in that ceremony for 6+ hours is the shame, the embarrassment, the regrets of how I wasn't coming from service, coming from taking care of my younger brothers. I was really coming from a space of, let me show you how frustrated, how angry that I was about this responsibility. I had to really sit with the idea what a terrible brother, big brother I was. And yeah, so it wasn't pleasant, but that's what I did. But sitting with that for 6+ hours allowed me to actually learn something from that, and how that lesson could now apply in my life. So one of the key leadership lessons that I got from reflecting on that period and some specific moments was that not to impose my standards on the people that I manage, but rather meeting them where they are. So at the time, I was an executive in a startup, fast-growing startup, responsible for about 100+ people, and as a way to curate the best culture possible for that organization. And what I was doing, I was effectively imposing my standards to each and every one of them, and really show them off on how they could be better, how they could push themselves better, rather than meeting them where they are. Upon reflection, meeting people where they are is the best way to inspire them to strive for their personal greatness. Because nobody likes to be told what to do. Nobody likes to be told that you're not good enough, you don't measure up. Nobody liked that. I didn't like that. I don't like it. So upon reflection, this lesson allows me to be a better leader going forward by meeting people where they're at. So I wanted to share this entire journey with you, not to focus on my experience of being a terrible brother, but rather I want to share the lesson that I had to learn, I had to earn by sitting with this memory for hours and hours. I hope that this is useful for you, such that you can be the greatest leader that you want to be for your people, for your family, for the people in your life, because they are counting on you. All right? So let me know how this is relevant to you. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care now. Bye.